Hi, and welcome to Drexel Newman. And welcome to Advent. You know it's Advent because you start hearing things on the radio and TV like Happy Honda Days and all that kind of stuff. You're welcome for that little piece of free advertising there, Honda. But I realize that we all think Advent has very different meaning than what the holiday season is bombarding us with right now. So let's take care of the obvious first. Advent means Christmas is coming, right? Well, that's true. It's a liturgical season where we prepare ourselves for Christmas. But Advent is more than that. Advent is also a time to remember that while Christ came to earth for our salvation 2,000 years ago, he's coming again for our judgment. The word Advent comes from the Latin word adventus, meaning presence or arrival. Adventus is itself a translation of a Greek word, parousia, which is most often associated with the second coming of Jesus. So this is why weeks 1 and 2 of Advent, we always hear this apocalyptic end of the world kind of stuff in the readings at Mass. Because in addition to ritually preparing us for the holiday of Christmas, it's also supposed to be preparing us in a very practical way for the second coming of Christ. But is that how it's really working in our lives? If you're like the vast majority of Americans, probably not. The second coming is mainly one thing, a judgment. And what's the best way to prepare for judgment? Prayer, confession, reception of the Eucharist, and loving others, especially the poorest and most vulnerable. But is that what our culture emphasizes about Advent? About this period of preparation? Maybe it supports that last one a little bit. We see Santa ringing the bells at the mall. There's clothing and food drives. There seems to be more of a culture of giving. But is this charitable outreach designed to teach those who are less fortunate something about the kingdom of God? Is it helping their soul, or is it designed to allow those who are less fortunate to enjoy all the consumeristic glory of the holiday season in a little more comfort? The answer to that question is probably somewhere in the middle of the two extremes that I laid out, and not as bleak as I think. So how have your Christmas preparations been going? You're looking at gifts for others, for yourself, you're getting ready for meals or parties. But what have you done to prepare yourself for Jesus' second coming? The real reason for Advent. Have you been praying more? Have you been giving more to the poor, both in terms of money and volunteer work? Have you been receiving the sacraments? If so, good work. If not, you're more like me, and you need to start doing those things. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.